you never forget your first. And, of course, I am talking about the first time you get kicked out of a bar. You never forget it.
Do you put it in your baby book?
Should. Yeah. I've only been kicked out of one bar. Is anybody else here besides Rebecca that we're going to get into here in just 1 second been kicked out of a bar?
I haven't been.
Hey, Tommy.
Tommy, can you turn on Abby's mic, please?
Let me talk about getting kicked out of a bar. Dang it. I haven't been kicked out of a bar, but I've definitely been excluded from coming into the bar. And there was one time I wasn't really sure why. There was this one dive bar in Gainesville where I went to school, and it's called Salty Dog Saloon. And it was like 20 degrees outside in Florida. It was like the one cold day, and I was in a dress and heels from our formal. And this bouncer let all my friends in except for me. And so I was just like left shivering and shattering. I was like, let me in. He never did, and I never knew why.
That's so bizarre.
It was so weird.
I've been kicked out of one bar. I think I've told you, Kristen, about it. It was in Nashville. I went up for a UGA Vandy game, and my friend Phil Tarana / Mark and I went up there and just did UGA type things where we just drank all day long. And then after the game, went out into the bars in Nashville, and I was drunk, really stupid drunk, and I'm in a crowded bar, and I'm in the front row, and I can't get a drink. Like, the dude is going to the hottie next to me, the hottie on this side, the hottie on that side, looking over me and giving drinks to the dudes behind me. And I just got so drunkenly into my head about being short that he wouldn't serve a short guy, and he was just serving everybody else, that I slammed my empty shot glass on the bar. And as soon as I did that, it was almost like the bar went silent, and this huge security guy comes up to me, big old dude, looks like he could have been a professional wrestler, bald, looks at me, does the flashlight thing at me, and he goes,
oh yeah, the flashlight thing.
Hey, we could do this the hard way, or we could do this the easy way. What do you want to do? And I just walked out. Head down. But to my credit, and the bartender said this is the only time in the 10 years he had been working there, I felt so bad about it, I went back the next day and apologized to the bartender.
You did?
I did. He was utterly stunned.
That's a classic Bert move.
I was feeling so bad about it. Please like me. I'm never going to see you ever again. And you saw me in my worst moment, but please don't dislike me. So, Rebecca, what do you got?
Yeah, little old me getting hustled by the bouncers out of this little bar. Oh my God. This is probably the biggest secondhand embarrassment I have ever experienced in my life. And it's also a tale of me wanting my best friend to break up with her horrible boyfriend.
Okay, Rebecca, before you tell us the reason why you got kicked out of your first bar,
Yes.
let's go around and see if we can guess why we think Rebecca got kicked out.
I also have one more question before we answer that one.
Sure.
What did he do to give him the sixth really and not the fifth really bad?
God. This could take forever. He's just, I've never liked him. They've been dating for a year. He's so pretentious. I remember the first time I met him, he was like, hey guys, I'm going to order this round for us. It's something I got from Machu Picchu. The locals just offered it to me. It was like, and of course they don't have it because they don't have alpaca milk at Lady Bird. And I'm like, it's so pretentious, annoying, entitled. You think he's charming at first, but he's not. He's just a jerk.
You got us on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the question.
You had us at alpaca milk.
Your question again?
No, my question is, all right, we're going to go around and try to guess why we think Rebecca got kicked out of the bar.
Okay.
So I've been out with Rebecca a good handful of times. And I will say Rebecca is not the most violent or rowdy of sorts. So I'm going to say it had to have been something kind of passive that would have gotten you kicked out, maybe you threw up on somebody. So I think you drank too much trying to deal with Machu Picchu Man.
Ooh.
And you threw up on a bartender.
Yeah, I don't think that's passive. I don't think that goes down as passive.
That qualifies as aggressive.
She didn't mean to.
Mo.
I think you finally had enough and you went off on him one day in front of everybody and you was so, I guess, loud in your delivery that they kicked you out.
I think
Confrontational, huh?
you did what I've always wanted to do, and you threw a drink in his face.
Ooh, housewife style.
Yeah.
Love it.
I think that you were making passive aggressive comments throughout the entire hangout time, and your friend had enough and raised her voice at you and got y'all all kicked out.
Yeah, okay, I'm with Mo. I think that you just got buzzed and started going off on the dude, and the bouncer's like, it's too loud, aggressive, get out.
All great guesses, all wrong. So this was really just by knowing someone who was terrible. This is why I got kicked out of the bar. We all enter the bar. It's me, my friend, and a couple other friends, and her awful boyfriend. We all sit down. He does the thing he always does. Let me go get orders for the table. Oh, I know what you're all going to like. Doesn't ask anybody, of course.
They have great alpaca milk here.
Literally. I'm like, I'm sick of the alpaca milk, dude. Let's chill out. I want a rum and Coke. So I spend a few blissful minutes without him, just talking to my friends. He comes back in a huff. I have never, ever seen him angry the way that he is angry, because he usually has a facade. He's really pissed because the bartender wasn't paying attention to him, wasn't giving him any drinks, wouldn't fulfill his order. I have a friend who pipes up and says, oh, I actually am acquaintances with the general manager of this place, and I know it's really short-staffed right now, so that's probably why. It was a really crowded bar. It was just one girl tending to the bar. He gets this look on his face like a light bulb has gone off. He hightails it back to the bar, and at this point, I'm watching him because I'm getting the weirdest vibe. I can't hear what he says, but he starts snapping at the bartender. I think he snaps 3 times.
You get to get their attention, like, yo.
Yeah, literally. When that doesn't work, he points in her face and says something. And as soon as he's done, he walks back to the bar. I'm not the bar, to the table. Before he can even sit down and we can ask him what he said, 3 huge security guys are on us. And they are like, I heard what you said to my bartender. You need to get out now.
So you got kicked out by acquaintance. You were
Yes.
guilty, like,
By proxy.
exactly.
Because I was going to sit there and drink my alpaca milk at that point. Like, I'm not leaving with this guy. I'm not associated with him. They said, no, all of you, get out.
What did he say?
He said, hey, I just want you to know, I know the owner of this bar. You're effed.
Oh my God.
Did he really?
He really said that.
What the heck?
He gets dragged out by his collar.
You're just loving this. This is like your greatest night ever, isn't it?
Every feeling I've ever had validated. Just whining and complaining the whole way. I kid you not. He says, she was so mean to me.
What did your friend do? Because if I find out my boyfriend said something like that to a bartender, I mean, that's going to make me very much rethink the relationship.
Well, I'm guessing if he's that much of a douche, this is like a minor offense.
She was in the bathroom the entire time
no.
this
She
went
missed it.
down.
She missed it all.
She
walked down and everyone's gone.
Literally, we're on the curb. She walks out because everyone's like, get out here, 911, get out here. And this guy is in hysterics and abandons her in an Uber.
Oh, wow. So now is it over?
They're on a break.
Okay.
They're on a break.
In other
no.
words, no.
Yeah, that's a no.
Until
Yeah.
the parts get all like, tingly. And then they'll be back together again. Okay.
Tell
Well,
him.
congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
The Bert Show.
Hey, did you like what you just watched? Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a nice comment, if you will.